Ah, King Jason. Your recent trial was enlightening. I am Lysias, adjudicator for the Merchants Guild on Mycenae.
Tell me, Lysias, have you noticed anything unusual in the market?
Can't say I have. The only matter of note is a dispute between two of our merchants. You're used to hearing petitions at your court. I wonder if you'd help me. Two merchants, Forus and Hegestratus, argue over a disputed vase.
I've met those men, and heard something of the matter already.
I'm in an awkward situation. I was the one who ultimately bought the vase from Hegestratus, you see. Now, I must decide the matter. I'd be grateful for an objective opinion.
I can offer my counsel, for what it's worth.
Thank you. You say you've met these men. Are you familiar with the facts of the case?
I'd like to hear the case as you understand it, Lysias.
A week ago, Hegestratus agreed to sell Forus a vase that was due on a shipment. When it did arrive, it turned out to be a different vase than the men had discussed, and far more valuable. Seeing this, Hegestratus returned Forus's coin and sold the vase to another buyer, me, for a larger sum. So, as you see it, who is in the right and who is in the wrong? The spirit of the contract favors the seller, Hegestratus, but the words favor the buyer, Forus.
I can choose both?
Both men have a valid claim. If it were my decision, I'd have the two men split the profit from the sale in equal parts.
Yes. Each would then come out ahead. I doubt either will be fully satisfied, but justice will be served, I think. Thank you, King Jason. I appreciate your insight. I'll go inform those two of my decision.
I think I'd rather work in the salt mines than be a guild official.
Did I do everything I needed to do with them? But I'm right here. I just spoke with them.
King Jason, thank you, thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Pythias told me how you saved him. Our debts are erased, and we're leaving this place forever.
We make for far-off Massalia to the west. With your help, we have new life.
Now, if only Hera would bless us with a child, all our prayers would be answered.
May Hera bless you with the gift you seek. Farewell to you both.
Oh, maybe because I had quit. That would be it. Alrighty then. Oh, do I actually talk to her?
You at
I saw your son at Hermes' shrine.
Origin? You did? Did you see him make the devotion? There you are, you cow-eyed loafer. This good man was about to tell me what you've been up to.
Peace, Mom. Of course he is. I'm sure he just came by to thank me for the favor I did him. Isn't that right, friend?
Screw you.
I found your son gambling away the devotion.
You rotten, good-for-nothing, senseless...
How's that for gratitude?
You may be used to lying to this poor woman, but I'm not. Consider it a favor, Origin. Time you changed your habits.
Ungrateful, heartless cur! You villain!
Mother, please.
Don't you mother me, you witless mushroom. I'll take that coin out of your lazy hide.
You deserve it.
You heartless, ill-begotten scoundrel, just like your father.
Mother, please.
If I have the choice not to pay your debts, I won't. Hopefully that gives me the choice to
Let that be an end to it, both of you. My decision stands. Both of you are at fault for agreeing to a vague contract without definite knowledge of the article for sale. Be thankful you're both to share a profit and not a loss.
Very well. He's getting more than he should. But if it will end this bickering, so be it.
It's you, Hegestratus, who profits by this decision. But in the interest of the general peace, I agree to it.
Show your gratitude to King Jason, for he was kind enough to lend his neutral counsel in this matter.
I thank you, King of Yolkus.
Hardly sincere, Hegestratus. King Jason, I, for one, am humbly grateful.
Don't start in again. Be off, both of you. Let's not hear another angry word about this. Thank you again, King Jason.
Hopefully I'll have the ability to maybe kill and or stop the stork and keep him from having to worry about his debts. But if not, I still do not want to pay them because, again, filthy scoundrel. Doesn't deserve it. He got himself into trouble. Alright. So, current quests are meet with Khufu the stork and question the cargo master. Alright, well, let's do Khufu, seeing as I'm right here.
Foreign king honors Khufu yet again.
I don't think so. I believe who I honor is the stork.
So, you've learned my little secret. Was it Origin who told you?
Do him no harm. I'll pay his entire debt, if you answer some questions.
Keep your coin. His debts are forgiven. I'm actually pleased he sent you here. There might be something you can do for me. But first, what can the stork do for you?
There are Blacktongues on Mycenae. Have you heard anything?
Rumors, whispers in the streets.
Whispers of what?
What you already know. Blacktongues in Mycenae. More than one. Other rumors too. Honorable Patroclus speaks with Ionians in private. I wonder what about.
Those mercenaries fight in the arena. What's so strange about that?
I hear Patroclus offered a contract to an Ionian champion named Dokkan.
The champions of Ionia are guarded jealously by their war chiefs. They do not leave their homeland.
Stranger still, only one man has entered the tournament. Who do you think it is?
The Ionian champion.
Correct. Dokkan is unopposed. Not even Achilles has agreed to fight.
I can't believe one champion, even an Ionian, would scare off all competition, including Achilles.
May I suggest you put that question to Patroclus? Now, you have been given something of value, yes? I would expect something of value in return.
We'll hear what you have to say.
What is it you want?
I could care less if the Ionian wins or loses. Business goes on. But if there's only one fighter, we don't have a tournament. No tournament, no gambling. No gambling, no business for Khufu. You could convince Achilles to enter the tournament. He respects you.
Why? So you can turn a profit from your gambling business?
Think on this. If Achilles wins, Mycenae would proudly accept the rule of a native son. If Dokkan wins, there will be civil war.
I hate to agree with him, but he's right, Jason.
Very well. We'll go speak to Patroclus and Achilles. Something doesn't add up here.
Humble gratitude. Khufu keep little spies work hard. If Khufu learn more, little spy come to you.
Listen to this, Jason. Fish for sale.
Oh, this again?
For sale, fish for sale today.
Let me
They
just-
were swimming
okay, thank
in
you.
the ocean, and now they're on the docks here on Mycenae.
Keep out of trouble, Bolo.
I don't want to listen to that again. It was kind of funny the first time, but no.
King Jason, I feel a bit unwell.
What's wrong, Sidon?
I did what you said. I watched a match during your trial by combat. I saw this one man had his head chopped off after it stopped rolling. It just stared at me.
There's no glory in killing for sport, Sidon. I hope you see that now.
So much blood. It was horrible.
But that's the life of the arena fighter. I thought that's what you wanted.
Maybe not so much.
Sinon, it's time for you to go home. Find the next Yolkin vessel and tell them by my order to take you back. When you get home, report to the palace.
The palace?
I seem to recall an opening for a junior apprentice quartermaster.
Sounds important.
Oh, it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
A junior apprentice quartermaster. Sounds like complete gibberish, to be completely honest.
Oh, desperate youths and foolish dreamers. What glory to the nameless dead.
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to see your dock reports.
So what if you do? You have no authority.
It's important. The safety of Mycenae is at stake.
You're a king and you've proven your innocence. I can't just ignore the rules for you. What exactly is it you want to know?
Have you seen anything suspicious on the docks? Any strange passengers coming ashore?
We note every arrival on Mycenae. Apart from yourself and the Ionians, there has been nothing out of the ordinary. The dock reports would tell you as much.
Can we see them?
The reports are given to Captain Akikios at the end of each day. And if you've met Captain Akikios, you know he won't release them unless you had approval from the entire Senate. I wouldn't hold your breath. Athena herself would appear on Mycenae before that would ever happen.
No help here, it seems.
I'm sorry. I cannot help you obtain those reports. But I can tell you, I've seen nothing that would suggest a threat to Mycenae. And I inspect every ship that comes to port.
Very well, Dockmaster. Let's hope you're right.
So, you're a spy.
Only cargo past this point.
Forever. Maybe one of you lot will be the first to defeat Achilles.
Oh, I missed this one at first.
The Achaean strike. King Lycomedes scours Achaea of the Dark Titan heresy.
Ideologies are the weapons of tyrants, too weak to wield swords.
King Lycomedes.
Does no one hear the drums of Ares? Not with you,
Okay, what is left? Just to question that guy.
Gathering on.
Alright. Let's go to it.
Where'd you rather be?
This tournament is a mistake. The people here are strong, devoted to Ares, but this goes too far. Even they will not easily submit to a new king determined by a tournament.
I can think of only one whom they would accept. Achilles.
And he hasn't agreed to fight. There's something going on. We'll find out what at the arena.
Alright, time to go question... I completely just forgot his name, even though I was just looking at it. Patroclus? Patroclus. Let's see, how do we get there? Okay. Keep going. Move along.
The royal grounds lie beyond this gate.
I do.
Remember, the
He just touched it. He didn't do anything special, he just poked it to open it. I'm not impressed.
News of the street. No time for fortunes, young king.
Alright. Make me sad.
And here a stage of sand, where actors bleed their lines before an eager chorus.
I like having Pan around. He's fun. A lot of good lines.
A peerless display, as usual, Achilles.
Yes, yes. Send the girls.
Ah, King Jason. Congratulations on a most entertaining trial. I must admit, I was surprised at how it ended, but my prophet soon eased the sting of that shock.
I hear Achilles hasn't entered Lycomedes' tournament. Are you not concerned?
I'm not a slaver. If the man doesn't want to fight, I can't force him. Achilles is a great warrior, perhaps the best, but can you really see him as a king?
Sure.
I also hear you have a new fighter under contract. An Ionian fighter.
I'm always in the market for exotic talent. Have you seen him? No? An amazing specimen.
I'm not sure the people of Mycenae will share your high opinion of him, should he win.
Mycenae is first and foremost the land of Ares. The strongest should rule, foreigner or not. The people will understand.
Kind of like that one.
You've got the chance to hold the biggest tournament in the history of Mycenae and you're letting it pass? You're up to something, Patroclus. I know it.
My good king, you just completed a trial by combat. Do you really wish to suffer through another by slandering my good name? Now I bid you good day.
Yeah, I would.
An odious character.
Let's go back below and speak to Achilles. I want to hear for myself why he won't fight.
The arena cells, workshop, and champion's quarters lie inside. Do you seek passage?
I do.
Raise the gate!
You may kiss the bride. See, look, he just poked it, stuck his hand in it, wiggled it around, and it opened.
Ah, Jason. Good to see you again.
Why will Achilles not enter?
Who knows what goes through the mind of that peacock? He doesn't fear any man, but he might fear the thought of being a king.
Could he be convinced to fight?
Patroclus might be able to talk him into it, but he doesn't seem to want to. You know, he might listen to you.
Daedalus, I've heard Patroclus has an arrangement with an Ionian champion called Dokkan.
You too, eh? I know this much. That Ionian was here earlier to speak with him. He's a beast of a man. I used to scoff when people said the champions of Ionia were a match for any champion in Greece. Now, I'm not so sure.
Why is nobody entering this tournament? Does no one wish to be king?
Some of it is fear. Rumor is this Dokkan is among the best fighters in all of Ionia. Others are waiting to see what Achilles will do. But I tell you this, a few gladiators were boasting that they'd enter. Those boasts stopped after they met with Patroclus.
I must go now, Daedalus. I'll speak to you again later.
I'll keep my eyes open around here.
Thank you, Daedalus. Ever so helpful. Let's see if Doc has anything to say. No? Alrighty then. No?
Achilles! Achilles, it's Jason.
Oh, where are you going, Achilles? Come back.
What is it? I am preoccupied at the moment.
Why are you not fighting in the tournament?
Achilles, tell the wine bearer to leave it at the door. We're waiting.
Then fill your cups and wait some more. What business is it of yours if I fight or not?
Who rules this kingdom is the business of everyone on Mycenae.
What need have I of a crown? What need have I of the fist of Ares? Let the Ionians sit on a throne and bandy words with merchants and farmers. That sounds like Tartarus to me.
Do you really think wine and women will keep you satisfied forever? You throw your life away in this room.
Remember who you speak to. I am Achilles. Listen to the people. When I stride upon the arena floor, you'd think Ares himself had appeared before them. Don't you see, Jason? I'll be remembered as the greatest fighter the world has ever seen.
The greatest? You're nothing, Achilles. You sit here growing soft, sparring with the desperate and the criminal. It takes courage to aspire to greatness. Only a coward sits content with an easy life.
Save your breath. You want to stop the Ionian from winning? Fight him yourself. Then you can have two kingdoms to muck up.
Achilles, we're bored. Come back to us.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to receive my therapy.
Achilles!
What is he thinking? What now, Jason?
We must keep searching. We have to find those Blacktongues. We could see if Senator Anaxagoras has turned up anything new. Or the guardsman Alexius at Ares' watch. He seemed willing to help. And there's always Khufu. Perhaps his spies have found something. We won't find them standing here. Come.
What a lazy fool. Seems so intent on glory and battle and being the greatest, yet he won't even bother to fight this Ionian who everyone is...
The royal grounds lie beyond... Oh! The king has given you free reign on Mycenae.
The Ionian who everyone seems to be afraid of, who would be the greatest challenge, and he's just like, nah, I'm gonna be a wimp and just stay here. There's clearly no Simba. Bolo!
Jason, I've got news from the stork.
What is it, Bolo?
A couple of the other boys found out the Ionians registered some cargo at the docks.
Ionians fight for coin. They do not trade for it. Curious indeed.
There's more. Stork said, be sure to tell him who signed for the cargo.
Who then?
None other than Captain Akikios himself. Stork says captains don't usually do guardsmen's work.
I think we need to pay Captain Akikios another visit.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm not back in 10 minutes. It's a beating for sure.
Bolo, you need to leave Khufu.
Easy for you to say. You've got a great big ship to take you anywhere you want to go. But if I leave Khufu, what then? I suppose I could take that job as a barnacle scraper. I don't know what that is exactly, but sounds fun.
What you need is a family, Bolo. There's a couple of very nice people I think you should meet.
People? I don't know. Khufu says not to talk to people.
Their names are Pythias and Zosime. You can find them just north of the market.
I don't know.
They love music, Bolo. Pythias plays the lyre. They'd love to hear a song.
The market is on my way back. I'll stop by. Better get going.
I hope things work out for that boy.
I think they'll make a fine family. Come, let's go.
Yes! Totally worth going back to save Pythias. Totally worth it. Okay, so I've got to go see Akikios, which apparently is the only one, and then check on Bolo. Okay. Pretty simple.
King Jason, how goes your investigation?
It gets more interesting by the minute. Is your captain up ahead?
Is he ever? He just relieved me. Said he was meeting someone, so I might as well call it a day. 10 years in the Guard. First time I've been sent home early. Not that I'm complaining.
Who's he meeting with?
Didn't say. He was alone when I left him. Ares watch over you, King Jason.
You as well, Alexius.
What of my reward? I was promised a place in the new order.
Reward is knowing you have served not enough. Then let me send you to paradise.
Blacktongues!
Don't let them get away!
Alright, what next?
Ares, forgive me. King Jason, you must warn Lycomedes.
What have you done?
Blacktongues. They came ashore with the Ionians. Paid me to keep it quiet.
Why are they here, Akikios? Why?
To kill Lycomedes during the tournament.
Listen to me. There are others in the Guard working for them. Trust no one. Ares, forgive me.
He's gone. King Jason?
Guard Alexius. Your captain was working for the Blacktongues, and they killed him. We need your help here. Take care of his body. We must keep this quiet for now. If Akikios was corrupt, there's no telling who we can trust. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Great, now I gotta
Where
be
does this
suspicious
leave
of
us?
Alexius.
We know the Blacktongues are here, and we know they want to kill Lycomedes.
Akikios said they planned to strike during the tournament. Makes sense. With Lycomedes in seclusion, it may be the last time anyone's sure to see him in public.
An attack from the stands is possible, I suppose.
There's another way they could do it.
What are you thinking?
Lycomedes will personally hand the Fist of Ares to the winner of his tournament. How much do we really know about this Ionian champion, Dokkan?
He'd have the perfect opportunity to strike an unwitting Lycomedes.
We can't let that happen.
Who can we turn to now? Who can we tell of this plot?
You heard Akikios. The Guard is compromised. And for all we know, so is the Senate. Lycomedes is in seclusion. I doubt he'll see us. No. It falls to us to stop this.
Then we'd best formulate a plan. Jason?
It would seem my time as a gladiator is not yet finished. Looks like there'll be a tournament after all. I'll take care of Dokkan. One way or another, he won't threaten Lycomedes. That leaves the stands to the both of you. Between us all, Lycomedes must not fall. Everything depends on that.
Understood. We'd better hurry then, and get you signed up to fight.
There's the recruiter at the docks. Or we could go straight to Patroclus in the arena. I'll sign up in person. Let Patroclus and any Blacktongues know that their plan isn't going to go off without a hitch.